Hey Fuzzy Goat family, Melissa here in Thomasville, Georgia, the Fuzzy Goat. I'm happy to be with you here today after our trip to Italy. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We had a great time in Italy. I'm still a little discombobulated, but we had a great time. We did some really fun hikes. I will tell you, I found what they labeled as a yarn store over there, and she was never open, and we finally went, and she was open, and I was asking her if she had yarn, and she didn't know what I was talking about, but somehow she found needles. I said, "Yeah, the stuff that goes with the needles." We had to Google it, what the word was, and I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, hold on. And she's like digging. This was not a yarn store. She was digging under stuff and pulled out like bags of yarn, but there were two colors, and I'm like, oh, this is not what I was thinking I was getting into. So that didn't work out. And then I think another time we were in a car with a man that was Italian, and we were doing a cooking class. We did cooking class on Thanksgiving, which was awesome. And he asked what everybody did, so I was telling him I work at a local yarn shop, and he's like, yarn? He had no idea what it was. And luckily, my daughter's friend was with us, that is going to school in Italy, and she was able to translate to him, but he still wasn't. I just thought, I don't know where I landed, but they didn't know what yarn was. I thought that was crazy. Yes, this camera, it's at a certain height. Cadence said it goes lower if you go from your head down. It's when the camera moves. We're trying to decide when the camera moves. Let me pull it up a little bit. There we go. Because that's usually probably where we have it. Anyway, so we're back. Happy to be back. Got a lot of knitting. Apparently, I cannot sleep on an airplane. Didn't realize that. We traveled on the way home probably like 24 hours, something like that. 12 hours. 12 hours? I don't know. Long time. And I closed my eyes on the airplane, and I woke up and I looked at my son. I said, how long did I sleep? And he's like, 5 minutes, Mom, 5 minutes. So I'm like, okay, back to the knitting. So that's what I did on the airplane. I did a lot of knitting, and I just binge watched movies, which is awesome. So I get to watch whatever I wanted, which is so much fun. All right, so I'm going to talk about what I have on. I want to stand up because, sorry. I finished the, what is it called? Promenade blouse. Finished it actually last night. And it's the DK and the Surrey silk. And I blocked it, and the blocking, I was really happy with the blocking. I wanted to make it a little longer. And what else was I going to say? But I did it short sleeves. Didn't do anything special with the short sleeves. I think once I separated the sleeves, it wanted you to finish in the DK, in the ribbing. So I did one more repeat of the Surrey, and then I did the ribbing. And who knew I had pants to match exactly. Apparently I love this color. So anyway, I was pretty excited about that. What else do I want to say? The knitting. Oh, I just want to say the knitting on the plane worked well. I ended up using Shorty Woodies, my short wood needles, and I brought short cables. So I only did the short things on the plane and didn't have any problems with that. And then I packed a sweater, my shandy, and put it on the needle holders, and then my daughter had the needles. And then on the way back, we ended up checking a bag, so I just put it in there. Anyway, what else? Let me talk about my projects, I guess. Let's see. Oh, I talked about the cooking class. So what we did for the cooking class is we made eggplant parmesan, gnocchi, and tiramisu, and it was awesome. Didn't even know I liked eggplant parmesan. Didn't think I liked it. All right, so what I want to start with. I mentioned this. Okay. Oh, guess what else I did last night? I don't know why, but I decided to start adding projects to my Ravelry page. So that's pretty cool. If you follow me, I have some notes in there, but that kind of is kind of nice. I don't have to remember it or like keep my patterns. So maybe I turned a new leaf. Who knows? All right. What else? Oh, okay. So the first thing I wanted to show you, which I showed last week when we were in Italy, the caladium, but I blocked it, and I was really happy with how it blocked out. See, it's kind of flat. So I'm going to take a picture here on the shop so I can put it on my Ravelry page, and then mail it off to my sister. Yeah, this is going to be a little scarf for my sister. All right, and so that was definitely, I think I finished this on the way over and started another project. So that was definitely great plain knitting. All right, what do I want to start with? I think I showed you guys these where's my, Sunday scuffs, I think they're called. And so I didn't actually bring this on the plane because I realized I wanted to probably do them in two long two long circular needles, and I just didn't want to worry about the double point needles on the plane. So I ended up starting this before we left and then finished it yesterday. This was super fast. Of course, it's just one. I have to go and do the other one. This is the Holly Jolly yarn. There is a very nice pattern in there if you can see it. So it probably would show up nicely if you didn't have all the color, but I wanted to do something fun. It's done, it was very interesting construction. It's done back and forth to a certain point. Then you pick up and go in the round to do this part. That was just, it was so cool, like this part. And then after you finish that part, you pick up and we'll do the ribbing up here. So very neat. You could probably do it on double points. I did it, like I said, the two long circular needles because that's just my preference. There was, like I said, I've just done one. I need to do the other one. There was some confusion for me on, I'm just looking, I got a hole right here in it. It's annoying. In a certain part, but I could figure out what she was saying, so I just continued going. Has to do with the reduction in the toe. Because you do all this pattern right here and you're reducing what she calls the top. So you have stitches on the top, you have stitches on the bottom, and the bottom is always just knitting. And so you reduced it, so you already have reduced it, and then when she comes and does the toe shaping, she acts like you have more stitches on the top, which I didn't. So anyway, I think you can figure it out. But the second time I go around, I'm gonna make notes, and I can put them in my Ravelry, so you can go and check those out. I did weigh this too to see, again, just one little booty here. I still think I have 800 grams here, so I might be able to get a couple booties out of this yarn. I'm not sure. So stay tuned. I will get the other one done. Honestly, this was really fast. All right, so that's the Sunday scuffle, and I'll put these links up. The Promenade blouse, I mentioned that, and I did block it. I soaked it, not quite for 20-30 minutes, but I did, and then I stretched it. Okay, so we got back late Saturday night and did not get, I did some knitting, but I was only able to work on the projects I brought with me until Saturday, so I did not get to go to this one, the Hardigan. But I will be getting back to this. So this is the Hardigan. This is the front side that I'm working on. Done the ribbing on the bottom, and it's getting into the pattern detail, which is very detailed. So anyway, so that's the Hardigan. It's I just will remind you again, it's on one needle, so that's kind of why it takes a long time. But it's a very fun pattern. All right, I want to talk about this one. This is the Colorwork sweater class that we did. Sorry, dropped something. This is Forest Land by Jen Steingass, and I'm just now having to chip away at the body. But this is knitwise. It's just so soft and floofy. And then this is Feederbrook, which I just love how the stripe did. I didn't do anything to change that. I just think that's really cool. I did short sleeves, and I have some notes on that. This one, I had to do some short rows in it. So I'm hoping that this, when I block it, that this is going to stay down. That's my hope. So anyway, I got quite a few inches to go here. Probably another 5 is what I'm guessing. We'll see. So this is a good one to watch a movie, not have to think about anything, but just knit. All right, so that's the Forest Land. What else? Oh, I mentioned, okay, I should get that out now. What did I do with it? Oh my gosh, my Santa bag. Oh, let's see. The booties for my sister, who is getting ready to be a grandmother in December, and that is who I'm making. Oh my gosh, I have more bags in here. I'm making this Lear, is how I'm told it's pronounced. It's spelled L-L-Y-R, and it's, oh, you can see the pattern really nicely there. So this is, I think, an actual Aran weight. I can't remember what needle size it's on, but pretty big needles. and it's just been fun. But it's thick, it's heavy, so I do need to work on this now until the baby comes. Probably every day a little bit, but I can't work on it too long because it makes my hands really tired. So it's got a nice little, I think they call that a moss stitch. And then they got the pattern there, which is just fun. It's not, it's not too hard. It's about 12 rows, maybe something like that is the repeat. Anyway, so that's been very fun. So I got to finish this. Then I plan to do the baby's booties. If you recall, my nephew had requested like Nike or Converse type. So I have the yarn and everything, but it's going to be so tiny. I just need to designate a weekend and just finish that. I don't think it'll take me a weekend, but I might have to restart it because it's very tiny. Very, very tiny. All right. What is this one? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, this is the sample for the shop. I didn't bring the book. This is called, I can't even remember. Did I have it on here? Oh, yes. It's in our Knit a Little book by Marie Green. And I didn't even write the pattern down. I can't remember what the name of it is. I will put the link up. So I'm just right now, like I said, this is top down. So this is the neck. It had, what was I going to say? It's purl. So I am purling because I don't mind purling. You could turn it inside out and knit and then flip it, if you would rather be doing knitting in the round than purling. I don't mind purling. So it's got a little design here, which I will say I messed up on, but it's okay. And I think there's more on the bottom, but otherwise that's what we're doing. And this is yarn from Italy, and it is brush cotton. Very soft, very soft. So I'll put the links up to that. Sorry, I don't have that book in front of me. All right, so that's one. And then this is the other one I started on. Oh, this is really funny when I look at the colors. That I started on the plane on the way over. This is called Passerine, yes. Hi guys, I haven't even said hello to you, Lynn and Gina. Thank you guys for watching. So this is using the Wonderland, the gradient balls, I guess you call them. And this has been a fun thing. You have to follow the pattern, but on the wrong side, it's just purling. Look at that. So I've gotten pretty far with that. Let me show you. Ooh, it's balls falling apart. I want to get to the green, but I think the pattern calls for like 390. There's much more yardage on this but I think I can continue to make it as long as I want it. So this is the blossoms, and this is the fingering weight. So yeah, that's been really fun. Easy take along projects. Kind of addicting to see these little design develop there. Anyway, so that's the Passerine. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. All right. What else do I have to show you guys? I think I have one more. Okay, this is the sweater Shandy that I brought, packed it in the suitcase, and was able to work on it. I worked on this one at night. Things are just falling out everywhere. Let me see what else is in here. Okay, so this is the cardigan, DK weight cardigan. Oh, I just pulled something. Yikes. I think I'm okay. Yep. It's my stitch holder, sorry. I just yanked it. So I have the left front on hold. I have finished the right front. So I did the neck shaping and the armhole. Oh gosh, you can see that really well. And you can see my little pattern going on up here at the front. But this was really addicting to do. And I will say I probably have some mistakes in my braid, they call it. But it's okay. There's a lot going on. So now I'm on the back side. There we go. So the back side, I'm doing the shaping of the shoulders right now. Well, actually, I think I've done that. Now it wants me to get to a certain length. So that's what I'm doing. So you can see, the braid in there. There's a little pattern either side, and just doing that till I get up to the top. Then I got to do the other side. So this has been fun. This is actually pretty fast because of the DK, and these are the needles that my daughter ordered for me there. And I have my little cable needle. I just leave it on there. It stayed on pretty well. And I've got my little markers there, so I know what's happening. I like lots of markers. All right, and that's the Shandy. That's Baby Cocktails. Love her stuff. I have another one in queue that I'm going to do. I think it's another DK. I think I'm going to use this color because you know I love this color yarn. Anyway, I think that's all I have to share with you. I look forward to getting my head on straight. Stop, it's swiveling right now. And, you know, you come in from a trip like that, and then you go right into Christmas, and now I got to decorate and get a tree, but it's all good stuff. So I hope you all have a great week. I look forward to talking to you. You know, you can text us, email us, or call us, and check out our website, fuzzygoatyarns.com. I'll put links up. Somebody's asked me what is the name of the cardigan. It's called Shandy. It is by Baby Cocktails. Thea Coleman is her name, but the design's Baby Cocktails. And I'll put the links up under here. All right, so I look forward to seeing you guys next week, and have a great week.